So I just had to spend more money on the DLC to get the quad bikes, would you believe? So our first mission is to go up to the tower and leave some supplies there. We're going to do several missions so I can build up some extra score points, some extra cash, and then that's going to take an hour or two. Don't know, depends on how I feel, but I ain't going to be on the PC version all the time because it's doing my nutting. I can't shoot anything properly without having certain perks and skills turned on. No, fucking I could get out and run faster than this, I think. No, we're going up a hill, but bloody hell, man. Hello, Gunnian. Yes, I just had to pay for another perk just to get the quad bikes.
You found the tower. There's hopefully a free shelf inside, somewhere you can stash the supplies. Oh, you should hang on to a couple of the flyers, though.
Yeah, because we need to go and start posting flyers. So for now, we're going to do missions because I need to build up score points, perks, and other stuff to level up a little bit. We'll quickly register this.
Fantastic. That tower should have everything it needs now. How's the view from up there? It's great to have a hunter like yourself around. I'm grateful for your help with the supplies. I can't wait to hear your Silver Ridge hunting stories. Things have been quiet here recently, but with a hunter of your caliber on the reserve, we're going to show folks that this is still the best place in the Rockies to hunt. Plus, you're not the only one working with us. We were able to convince Remy Warren to visit, and he's been logging his solo hunts out here for a week or so.
Remy Warren, the
He's got a pretty decent
notorious, famous
so hopefully
New
he's
Zealand
impressed with the
hunter.
When I propose proposed using social media to promote the reserve, the board were a little hesitant. But they're giving us a chance to try something new, and I'm sure it'll be worth it.
1,000 cash, level up.
So I suppose you were wondering why I wanted you to grab the flyers, right?
Yeah, I know.
There are people who come out here just to visit the lake. I'm fine with people standing on the shore, but until we know exactly what's going on, we need to keep people out of it. I had these flyers made up so we can pin them to our bulletin boards. There's a trail that leads straight to the lake, so I'd like you to pin up one of these flyers at the trailhead. Now, the flyers cover the basics: heavy metals, mining waste, and why to avoid diving in. It's not much, but until we know more, it's all we have. The lake is beautiful, and it's always full of visitors.
It ain't beautiful next. I've been shooting all the fucking animals over it, and blood's been blurring in. Splurring in.
I can't look at it without seeing what it did to my dad. Always doing to the reserve. People discovered we have one contaminated lake in the center of the reserve isn't worth visiting anymore. So far, the local wildlife seems okay, but our bookings for visitors, and especially hunters, dried up.
Can't hear it. Oh, mate, the quad bike's draining your sound out.
I'm glad you said yes.
The first mission was to supply the tower with water and flyers. Second mission is to post flyers on the billboard, and I've got another one to do as well.
One down, one to go. Keep following the trail to the lake.
Yeah, we could do hunting on as we're doing the missions, but I think we're trying to get as many missions as we can before I decide to stop doing the missions and go onto the Xbox version and do some Call of the Wild on the Xbox later.
Take a look at the water. If I hadn't told you, would you suspect that the lake was dangerous?
Well, it's dangerous now, mate. You go swimming, you're going to get nothing but algae and blood and animal DNA all over you.
A job well done should be a job well paid. This lifestyle is not cheap.
No, best
We
you
might
give
not
me
be
some
able
more
to
money, mate.
monitor the lake 24/7, but at least now people have been warned. Thanks for taking care of that.
I want some more
It's
money.
such a strange feeling to be publicizing the very issue that is hurting us at the moment. I know it's the responsible thing to do, but it still feels slightly like self-sabotage. Our summer season has already started, and normally this whole area would be covered with hikers. I've only seen a handful of people in the reserve recently.
Well,
I'm sure that things will
get
pick
the
up
old
eventually,
barbecue out, mate.
but every
Give some
day
free
I'm
barbecue
reminded
and
that my
beer.
dad is the major driving force behind this place. It's just bad timing, I suppose. We'd had some other issues with one of the board members, but that's in the past.
Come on, give me the next
best thing to do
task,
is to
fuck's
keep
sake.
pushing forward. I've got some big plans to help turn things around.
Talks too
Who
much.
knows? Maybe we'll have this place at full strength by the time my dad gets back in the saddle.
Yeah, stop talking, given that task. Fuck's sake.
Nice job. A good hunter always has something new to learn.
Another 1,000.
I'm talking a lot about family stuff, aren't I?
Yeah.
I suppose work and family are the same thing for me, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching my dad do this job since I was a kid. Let's change the subject, shall we? I've got a job that I'd like you to take care of. The big plans I mentioned before. One of these plans is a little passion project of mine. We're going to need some gear. Repelling gear, actually. I have stashed a few bags at one of the nearby outposts, and I'd like you to head over there and pick them up. When you can. I've been doing adventure sports for about 10 years or so now. It started with bouldering and rock climbing while I was on a high school trip. Last year, I got an accreditation as an instructor, and I was planning on teaching classes. When my dad got ill, I put it on the back burner. But now, I think we have a good opportunity to commit to it. Unfortunately, I'm a little too busy to teach classes just now. But one of my base jumping friends, Sammy, took the same course as me, so she's gonna lead the class instead.
Close. It's only like 2 kilometers. 1.59 kilometers.
One thing I learned the hard way is that you can hear yourself shuffling around. So use the brush to conceal yourself, but don't rely on it to get close.
This guy talks too much. Well, I talk a lot and moan a lot, but this guy never stops talking on this game. Not that fast it's got quite. I think the red bike's a bit quicker. Don't know why. I don't know if this road takes me all the way there or not. Could follow the road round, but quicker across country. They gotta go up the hill. It's like that guy, that mercenary guy on Rambo, Last Blood. No, the Rambo movie. Bloody hell, I could get out and swim quicker than this. Yeah, I could probably get out and fucking run faster on this. pipes got stuck. Can't you cache the bear scrap? Jeez, man, this is so slow. I know it's going up a hill, but I thought it would have gone quicker than this. Still got 700 odd meters to go. Probably might have been quicker going around the road.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve, species, and bird. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
The time we do these missions will be fucking like this time next week. I'm only doing the missions because it gives you more money and XP. Sometimes an extra perk or skill. Still got to unlock all the fucking perks of skill though. Can't use them without unlocking them. Still 450 meters to go. Still, it also helps to unlock some of the cabins. What I might do is try to do all the missions on here today. So it could be a long stream. Try to get all the missions done and go and do the hunting after. I'm glad it got the controller to work on it. It's not giving me as much pain using controller than it does with the keyboard. I can still use the keyboard as well. So I need to stretch my fingers out and use the keyboard, but I don't really want to be doing that. Then buy a new controller, not use it. Move it a bit faster.
I'm more of a 10 guy, but even I need to stock up and take a well-earned rest and a real bed now and then. Alan's done a great job of making me feel invited. The gear isn't here. I packed it into a couple of backpacks. It shouldn't be too heavy.
That's another good thing about the game. You know, you get to new outposts which you can claim, so you can fast track.
Bit of advice. I try to time my sleep.
Not much there, just all this shit.
Whenever I'm hunting. Yeah, my sleep pattern's a little off, but that's a small price to pay to bag that perfect buck.
You got everything? There's a good rock face nearby that Sammy can use to teach your beginners. If I recall correctly, you also have some mountain climbing experience.
Do
I
I?
get it. Those mountain goats aren't easy.
I have phobia of heights, mate.
There's some good anchoring points at the top of the rock face. If you can get those ropes nice and secure, it'll save Sammy some time and help the class.
Fuck yeah, I do. At least you can drive some of the way. Gotta go up the fucking mountain as well. We gotta climb a mountain, guys. We gotta climb a mountain. We put that fucking log there. Yeah, ring up the Forestry Commission, tell them there's too many rocks and too many logs lying around on Call of the Wild. So I keep crashing, damaging my quad bike. My quad bike is getting completely smashed to pieces and it won't allow me to drive properly. But see, it's just don't do it really, Ian. I'm only joking.
Truth be told, I've wanted to start an extreme sports group here for a long time, but the old chairman of the board pushed back against anything that wasn't hunting. He was very old-fashioned, though. The patriarch of the Simpkins
Won't let me go any further.
He even forced
Quad
his
bike's gonna speed
animal
us
rights
behind.
activist son Timothy to come with him on hunting trips to Africa. Accused the activist of brainwashing his son. The family reputation around here dropped quite dramatically when my dad caught Timothy drinking and dealing drugs inside the reserve.
Oh dear.
Simpkins actually used his power on the board to keep my dad quiet. But the next time my dad caught Tim in the reserve, He wasn't just dealing drugs. He had been poaching them.
Oh dear, Jimmy
Dad
got
called
caught
it in without even
poaching.
telling Simpkins Sr. Of course, he was furious. Tried to get my dad fired, actually. But all credit to the board. They stuck with my old man.
Well, he's been a
All these
ranger for
changes
many
on
years,
will
mate.
hopefully account for the loss of the Simpkins' money and influence. This is just the start, too. I'm proposing snowboarding and extreme skiing for the winter. I've got some friends who I'd love to invite over to shoot some videos. Could be fun, don't you think?
Whoa. I'm sure that you don't need me to tell you this, but I hope you're not thinking of shooting anything with your heart pounding like that. Take a breather. Your prey will thank you for it.
It's not that. Why?
Anyway, if the rappelling goes well and makes a little money, I think the old folks on the board will start to come around. That looks great. I doubt I could have done a better job myself. Don't let the ropes down. We don't need them getting all tangled up.
Oh,
I really appreciate your help with this one.
there's your mitts.
It's been an uphill battle to get to this point, and I'm disappointed that I can't be there to run the classes myself. If I'm being honest, I have a lot invested in the classes going well. There's still some people on the board who are friends with the old chairman. And it seems
Ooh, I
pretty
nearly
clear
fell over
that they
there.
don't like me proposing new ideas. Anyway, I'll let Sammy know that we're good to go. I trust her to take care of it.
Oh, 1,000 cash. Keep giving me the money. Keep giving me the money.
Hey, so listen. There might be a situation going on at the moment, and I can really use your help to check it out. It's not just gold and silver mining that took place out here. Even more recently, there was a working uranium mine in the area. When the reserve was established, we took responsibility for keeping it safe. Anyway, the old uranium mine is very rarely a problem. But recently, it appears that one of our neighbors, a guy I went to school with actually, has been spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance, driving his quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans.
A bit like me
He makes
running
the
mine
deer and
with
turkeys
a quad
extra
bike.
skittish, so the hunters hate him.
The more awkward one is the railway and the
Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on?
ghost
He's allowed to
train,
hike and camp there,
ghost town.
but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Well, give me directions. Right over there. Right over there. Right, we're going to get a quad bike back. Need to get a quad bike back, Joy.
Stalking an animal is an invitation game, so I always pack my collars. Give it a reason to come to you.
Got to get a quad bike back if we can find it. We're coming back to your barn. You fancy a trip to the mine bike? We've got no choice. We're going. Let me get on, fuck's sake. Why don't we get on the bike? Let me get on. Thank you. Right, so we've got to go 2 kilometres. Well, where we got to go? Follow the road and we'll get down on the fucking road. Sometimes you get the turkey land on the road, and if you're quick enough, you can jump off and shoot them. When I was doing the missions on the Xbox, bloody things kept, bears kept running out, and other animals kept running out and knocking me back and injuring me, and I didn't have no first aid kit. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm not sure if it's this road or the other one anyway. No, we meant to be up there. We meant to be up on this road, Jimmy. I think over here might be another building. .8 kilometers. 1.6 to the actual point, but we're going to go to that end of the road. It really seems slow, this does. Like on the Xbox, it's a lot faster, the quad bike. I think we could get out fucking one quicker than this. When it's going downhill, it's a bit faster, but being on the flat, it's fucking slow. 10 to 5 already. Jesus, it's so slow. That's one of the tents which we got to investigate later. Can't do it now because they're not part of the mission, but there's a tent over there which we have to go and investigate later on. You got to investigate this later. We can check it out now, but it won't let us do nothing until the part of the mission allows us to do it. Seems a little bit faster now. And when it gets on the road, it seems to be slow. Still 900 meters to go. This is the quicker route as well by fucking road. I don't know why it's so slow, this quad bike. Good. Red one out when we get to the house. So I think the red one's a bit faster. Sure, there's a building at the end of this road. Should be. I know where buildings are on this map without even having to do after missions. It's like a little dot on certain parts of the map. Whoa!
Preferably from a high vantage point. It might give you an idea where to look, or can even reveal your next target.
Said they'd be building here. Fucking black bear jumps out and see this bit here. Here's a bit of a black bear location. When I found this place after doing missions, I came back here. And you jump over this fence here. Sometimes there's bears down in that little sand dune down there, and sometimes down further, but you also get cougars over here as well. Right, now we've got to go 545 meters to the mine. Actually, I'm going to change the bike. Get the red one. I think the red one is a little bit faster. Don't know why, but it seems faster to me. Can't get up there, you son of a bitch. I didn't know this little lake was here. Huh. Didn't know that was here. Mind you, there's a lot of the stuff on the map. I don't even know what was here. We're coming up to the mine now. The haunted mine. So whoever's watching, apart from me, we're doing missions so I can build up my XP and get some extra cash because we're started new on the PC today. Got a working controller. Got the game to work through StreamYard to screen share it.
Okay, first things first. Let's make sure that the mine itself is still secure.
This is the mine.
A trail camera.
Yeah,
I've used these for work and for hunting before.
got 2 or 3
Shouldn't
knocking
be
around,
here,
mate.
though. We don't want hunters so close to the mine. Grab the camera. Another trail camera.
Yeah, and we got another one over
Bobby
here.
Joe doesn't have a permit right to hunt here? Is he poaching?
Don't know.
This looks intact, at least. That's got to be a good sign. I don't really understand what's going on with the cameras.
Here's
but
the
at least
creepy
the
mine.
entrance is secure.
Shall we go in?
Let's go find his camp, shall we? Hopefully that's the last one. Pick him up and I'll put him in our lost and found when I can take him from you.
Yeah, ghost.
It was
What?
actually Remy that called this one in. He doesn't know who Bobby Joe is, but I knew who it was as soon as Remy described him.
Such a big cave, man. I mean. Right, now we got to go to Jimmy's camp. So that other camp we saw is someone else's camp. Who put that tree in my way? Oh. Last time I done that, I nearly died. I'd like to start again. I've got to come back here in a minute. I've got to come back to the cave in a minute. Which is a pain in the butt. Well, here's Jimmy's camp, mate. Of course there ain't no sign of him. There's never no sign of Jimmy. Jimmy's probably up in the mountains smoking pot or something, mate. Bullets.
Rifle cartridges.
Yes.
That's not good news.
Binoculars.
Binoculars.
Yep.
Maybe he was hunting.
Could have been. There's his journal.
A journal.
Yep.
Maybe this will show us why he's out here. That's our uranium mining. Pick it up, would you? Government conspiracy? I'll be honest. I never credited Bobby Joe with this much imagination in high school. Replant
I
the
called him
sign,
Jimmy.
we're done here for
I
now.
call him Jimmy when it's Bobby
You know
Joe.
what makes this extra weird? He actually has done some detective work.
Yep.
Enough to convince himself to camp here.
So it says Thursday, 23-25. Definitely more signs of activity around the disused uranium mine. Footprints and some superficial damage to the mine entrance. Saturday, 0140. Decided to camp out by the mine. And there's been no activity tonight. Going to stay up until dawn and we'll sleep until lunchtime. Sunday, 12:15. A truck just drove most of the way in towards the mine. It's black with tinned windows. If I had to guess, the government are sending agents to retrieve resources from the mine. Two guys got out and tried the entrance. They had knives but no real equipment for getting in, where they're testing the door to make sure that nobody could get in. Or are they worried about something getting out? I couldn't see if they were armed, but if they're part of something big, they're almost certainly going to have pistols. Sunday, 06:45. Followed the truck to the edge of Silver Ridge Peaks, but I'm low on fuel and had to get back to camp. Is Alan Bradley aware of this? Is he in on this? I'm going to need allies if we bring this conspiracy to light. But first I need fuel and some breakfast. That's right, mate. You need breakfast. Don't worry about the mine. Don't worry about conspiracy. Don't worry about these mystery weird guys, run around your trucks. You have your breakfast. Sunday, 1815, the government have kept the uranium mine going in secret. What else could they be hiding down there? Nukes, probably. Might have a rave party down there with sex and drugs. You never know. I'm not leaving Silver Ridge Peaks until I find out. Okay, well, good luck to you, mate. So, now we've got to go back up to the mine.
You keep it quiet out here. Don't give a bear or bison any reason to come find you. You might not live to tell the tale.
I better run up there then. I better not take the bike, because someone might come along and attack me. I'll get my shotgun out ready. If it lets me. There we go. I've got the shotgun ready. Now I've got to run all the way up there to put a camera back up. So where's this? What made this trail? What animal was along here? We might find a bear. Oh my God, a big brown or black bear might jump out. Oh my God. Help. I don't have no medical supplies for me either. So I've not bought none yet. So I've not had the money to. Oh, hang on. Some track. Oh, there's only a bighorn sheep. Didn't want to bring the older vehicle up just in case. Is that the sheep up there? I see an animal up there, I think. Oh no, it ain't. It's a rock. Oh, it's a rock. Now I think we've got to put replant the sign. Where's the sign? Got to find the sign. We did bring the sign, didn't we? Well, it says there. I think we've got to bring something with us. Oh, yeah, what we got to do? What we got to do? That's the only sign that's here. That used to be here. I think we forgot to bring something with us. Because we're right where we're supposed to be. Oh, here we are.
Are the signs back up? Great. This mine has never been a problem before, but let's not take any chances.
We had to find the X
Me and
mark,
my dad have been dealing
X
with Bobby
marks the
Joe for
spot,
years,
as they
but
say.
this is new. I know he's a nuisance, but I always felt sorry for him. He had a pretty tough upbringing,
Oh, poor Billy Joe.
but I have to.
Poor Bobby Joe.
He's armed and known for making poor choices.
Poor Bobby Joe. That's in cash, thank you. 250 XP.
It would appear that it's not just the neighbors that are making questionable calls today. Sometimes folks from the city will drive out here to get away from work or their personal lives or whatever happens to be bothering them.
There goes the fucking banging upstairs
The problem
again.
is that sometimes, quite often actually, people wander into the wilderness without a clue of how to survive if things go wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course.
No.
And based on a couple of phone calls I've had from the hospital today, I think that someone has made a mess and could use some help. I was going to check in on them myself, but I need to coordinate with the police on this Bobby Joe thing.
There's a
And
hut
you're
down
already
here.
really close by. Can you head over to the campgrounds nearby and check in on them? The phone calls were sporadic at best. As far as I can tell, this professional yoga and meditation expert has led a group of accountants from Denver into the wilderness on some sort of spiritual retreat.
That's that campsite we stopped at, what we
She
saw.
took their cell phones away from them and had them eating wild flowers and berries. Some of them got
Really?
sick and have gone directly to the hospital.
Now, what we could do
I know that we're not the reason why this happened.
is go
But it
there.
could look very bad for us if anyone gets seriously hurt. I'd appreciate it if you'd hustle and check it out.
Yeah, don't worry, mate. We'll hustle. We'll go over and get another bike, save me running down here. So, yeah, we'll just grab another bike. Now, you're paying for it. So, we'll get another bike. And we'll jump on it and we'll hustle over there. We've only got to go that far. Just under a kilometre. And this bike's fucking slow. Actually, that is not going to be the same camp we went to. It's going to be a different camp, I think. Because her camp's up in the hills. The other camp, I don't know whose camp that was. Can't remember. What guide would take people's phones away from them? You need to keep your phone with you in case you get into trouble. So you can call 911 or whatever emergency number. I know I don't get people watching. I know I'm boring git, but I thought, even if new people have decided to buy the game, I thought they would have come on and watched. Mind you, I ain't been putting tags or anything. No, I do get people watching it time to time, 20, 30 people. Not have many subscribers, but that's life for me, I suppose. How these other people have been getting them, because they've been on a lot longer. Like that Fritz or whatever his bloody name is, he's been on for a few years. Scarecrow's been on for a couple of years, I think. I've not seen many animals running around. So here's the camp. So it's a different one to what we saw earlier.
I expected a lot more activity here. They said they were bringing 20 people. Where is everyone?
Maybe the bear's eating them.
Is the leader in her tent? She goes by Jem Bodden. Can you hear the phones ringing? I guess we know where she hid them then. The accountants have left. I'm going to send someone to make sure they got back to their cars safely.
Jem, we're going back to Denver. We have left some food for you. Please call the warden when you find this so we can take care of you. You shouldn't be out here alone, but we're too sick to go looking for you. Please bring our phones back to the office.
This is an absolute disaster. A bunch of poisoned accountants and a lone woman climbing a non-specific mountain. Next time someone tries to run a retreat out here, I'm going to make them hire a professional guide. She's expecting the others to meet her at the top of a mountain? Which one? This is exactly the sort of thing I find myself fighting uphill against. It's hard to get going when stuff like this keeps... Okay, first things first. We need to figure out where Bodden's gone. I'll try to reach some of the accountants back at the hospital. Maybe they can help. I get the distinct feeling that she hasn't packed hiking boots or proper equipment for a climb.
Where's the freaking
Maybe she'll
phone?
turn back soon. I'll let you know if I hear anything, okay?
Phone stopped ringing now. Bear with me. Now we've got to wait for him to come back to us. No.
Today continues to throw up challenges for
This
us.
has been
I have another
quite
job for you,
a long
and this one
time.
is urgent. We received a call from one of our neighbors, Norman, asking if we'd seen his dad, a longtime friend of the reserve. Apparently he's gone missing and he's taken all the family camping supplies with him. Around the same time, 2 hikers reported to us that they spotted a single old man laden down with gear, heading into a part of the reserve that is known for its bears. When they asked him if he needed any help, he politely declined and kept walking. Their description matches old Ted perfectly. Short white hair, green rain slicker, and brown leather boots. No gun. I'm trying to get a hold of Norman, but he said that he'd make some more calls just in case Teddy's gone to visit friends. I'm just getting his voicemail at the moment. While I sort this out, can you head over to where the hikers saw him and try to follow old Teddy's trail? He knows his way around here, so I have no idea why he'd wander into bear country.
Give us the fucking coordinates. Jeez, man, it's way over there. way over there. Freaking hell, that's like 2.5, 3 kilometres. Yeah, 2.5 kilometres. And I want extra points and XP, but come on, man. Got to think about me. So these missions is just like a side thing, you know, where you can just build up your XP and your cash, and it also helps you to get cabins, waypoints. So because we got to go over there, I think there's like a building right there. So we're going to head there first. Which those little like white dots I found out on this map is buildings like you can actually claim for, those little cabins. The only time it goes fast when it's going down a hill. When it's going uphill, it's slow as hell. Go across country is quicker. As long as I don't keep crashing into trees. Won't see many animals because quad bike be driving away, scaring them off. And I'm not too worried about getting more animals just yet. Not with that shitty fucking way that Corsair keeps wonking around that scope. Gotta be careful though, because I know there's a cliff somewhere. It's like a cliff, but it's a fucking deep hill. Don't know why I slowed down then. We'll probably do 2 more tasks, then we'll take a little break so I can have something to eat and drink, and then I'll be back on. Bears Wallow. Yeah, this is where some of the bears are usually are. Well, give me skill points so I can fucking use them. Unlock them for me. Back up with the hill we go. Up and down the hill. So I'll go to this building to claim. So we get killed. It's a short distance. Oh shit! We're on the edge of a cliff nearly. Glad I got the quad bike DLC because otherwise this would be a hell of a long journey running. A lot more time consuming as well. So we're near to the camp, but where's that building? Should be near a building. That's the campsite.
That's the place. You found where the hiker spotted him. That's good news. Listen, I got a hold of Norman and he's on his way out here. But he's a couple of hours drive away. I told him that we were looking for his dad.
Oh, we've gone past it.
Norman's really worried. He thinks that Ted has had a breakdown. Ted's wife, Jeannie, died a couple of weeks ago, and since the funeral, Ted hasn't been himself. The family were giving him as much space as they could, but now they're worried that he's fully isolated himself and he's made some bad decisions that have led him here. Norman took a trip to visit him, but when he arrived, Ted was gone, and so was his car. Norman remembers his dad saying that he proposed to Jeannie during a trip to Silver Ridge Peaks 45 years ago. That whole region is a beautiful valley, but nobody goes out there unarmed while the bears are roaming around. It might be a long shot, but can you gear up with whatever you need and head into bear country as soon as possible? If Ted's looking for where he proposed almost a half a century ago, I just hope he finds it before the bears find him. I'll mark the beauty spot on your GPS. Be careful in those parts. Keep your rifle handy at all times.
Here we go into bear country. That's where I think that hut was actually, I'm not sure. Go in that direction. Oh, shit. Few bear traps around. Whoa, what was that?
Do you think Ted's shedding weight? The man is in his 70s. This must be a tough trek for him.
I don't know, mate, but lucky I found it, innit? Didn't find that on the last mission when I done it on the Xbox. Let's keep on the main road. Might find a few more little surprises. Yep, look. It's tent.
This place has been torn apart. There's no blood, no body. He's left his pack here, though. He must be traveling light, but we can't wait for him to come back to camp. The bear could still be around.
Could we? What's going to happen to the tent? I wonder. Is the older park ranger going to come and salvage it?
This is the beauty spot. But he's gone. There's no sign of an encounter. But look, Ted was definitely here. Ted and Jeannie, 1978. I can't even imagine what's going through his head at the moment. My dad and I used to talk about men who would seek their solace in nature. He told me that if he didn't have my mom or me around, he'd eventually have just started living out here. I didn't believe him at first, but as I've grown older, it makes more sense to me. He's running from the pain he's feeling. Out there, he doesn't need to think about anyone or anything else. He can just be alone. Norman will be here soon. I told him that his visit will include a trip to bear country, so he's got a rifle to protect himself. I'll point him to his dad's old camp for now. It makes most sense for that to be where Ted will come back to whenever he's ready. There's no tracks for you to follow, and while I don't like the idea of him wandering around, Ted clearly wants to be alone out here.
Yep. Another 1,000 cash. 250 XP. I've got 1 perk and 2 skill points. The skill. Perks.
I might have a lead on our missing yoga instructor. Sammy was driving home after the rappelling lesson, and she heard something.
That's why I
that could
need
be
breath
Miss Bodden.
control.
She had pulled over to look under the hood of her car, and she swears she heard a scream from the woods nearby. And I asked her if it could have been an animal noise, but she seemed pretty insistent that it was a woman's scream. I know it's nothing solid to go on, but it could be what leads us to her. Can you check it out? I'll mark the spot on your GPS.
Yeah, give me a minute, mate. I've got to check my phone because my phone just buzzed. My real phone. Plus, I need to go and take a quick pee-pee. So you have to wait, mate. What the fuck is my phone keep buzzing for? Oh, that can go on airplane mode and save that. Battery. Right, back in it, guys. Still go take a whiz and get a drink. Not drink my whiz. Cherry Coca-Cola, Cherry Coke. Right, so we now got to go over here. I'm sure there's a building just here. Not far. Right, another long drive. Was it 1.5 kilometres? I think we did that, didn't we? Sure we done that. Yeah, we did. I don't know where that turkey landed. Could have shot that. Okay, we can't go that way because it's a cliff. My poor quad bike is getting smashed to bits. Trying to fucking like down logs and not another great big log. Fucking massive rocks everywhere. I need a new quad bike. This bike's gonna blow up in it the way you keep driving this shit. Should use the roads, but the roads can be sometimes a lot longer travelling. You see the smoke coming out, man. This bike ain't gonna last much longer. Come on, get me there. Come on, you can get me there. Only got 500 metres to go. Don't go up in smoke just yet. Do not blow up yet, please. And you only got a couple of 100 metres to go.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you. This is bear country. Sure, they're normally quick to turn tail and run, but they're extremely aggressive if their cubs are nearby. It's time for maximum caution.
Ah, fuck it. The bike's about to go. Bang, sir. Where we got to go? Go that way. Let's ditch the bike because it is going to blow up or catch on fire.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
That is a phone.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
It's like a horn or something. Can you hear that? It's like a horn or something.
Yeah, now you just made me lose a deer.
An air horn app. I've heard of people trying to scare away bears and cougars with real-life air horns. Personally, I've never really trusted using sound to scare off a bear, not permanently at least. And that's the contact number I had for her. Cell phone service can be really poor out there though. Still, she was here, bear markings on that tree.
Now's your chance. My plan of attack: stay calm, wait for the animal to stop moving, and line up your shot. Do everything in your power to make a quick, clean kill.
It won't stop though. Might be able to get that.
It's easy to flub a shot at the last second if you're not paying attention to your breathing, and what a waste of effort that is. Hold, exhale, and squeeze.
Can't even get a fucking turkey. Missed it. Can't get no, because this fucking thing just will not let me track it. Scope just goes everywhere, man. The whole rifle is just like.
There's no sign of her, is there? If she tried to hide from a bear up a tree, she found out pretty fast that bears are great climbers.
Well, I didn't know that.
Maybe she threw the water bottle in her phone to give herself a chance to escape. Are there any more clues? A bear. Be careful.
Well, I don't see a bear. Where is he?
Enough blood, and you know you've hit a vital organ. If you're taking good shots with the right weapon, there's bound to be something waiting for you at the end of that trail.
Don't know, we hit him though. We did hit him. There's too many fucking trails now. We need to follow the yellow
Black bears
people.
are the smallest bear species on the continent, but that's not much of a comfort when one's charging you at 30 miles an hour. I'm sure you know to always keep a loaded gun handy.
Did we kill it? That's the thing. Might have only just wounded it. No, we've got one up the back side. We'll track the fucker down now.
I know it's dangerous, but we really need to check out that area where Bodden lost her phone.
Yeah, well, just give me a minute. Let me see if I can track this bear down. Blood trail stopped. There's only a flesh wound. We go back. The bear shall live another day. You shoot it in the rear, it normally takes it down, but this time it didn't. So much cash I've got, 9,000. Skill points. What can I use for skill? Nothing really. Just locate track shit.
If you want to get above all that timber and see what animals Colorado has to offer, there are lookout towers all over the reserve. The views aren't bad either.
Well, we ain't got time for that, mate. Got to do these missions.
Those look like fresh footprints. She made it out of there, heading west. Still, now she has no phone and no water bottle.
I think there is a building.
Got it. Not far from where you are, we have the old funicular railway. It's pretty big, and it's a tourist attraction. If Baden sees it, then maybe she'll head towards it to look for help. At the bottom of the track, there's an old shed that she could try to shelter close to. It's not much, but it's a start. Given how badly things have gone for her so far, I can only hope that she's not still planning to climb a mountain. I'm going to give the accountants another call at the hospital. See if they can't help us work out where her head is at.
Got around a bloody kilometre. Get out a shotgun ready. Scare off the bears as they come charging. When it crashed my bike so much, I couldn't fucking drive over there. But there is a building not far from the railway track, I believe, which we can go and claim. That's why I'll follow the old bear prints again in case he did actually die. Gotta go in that direction anyway. So I've noticed that even when you shoot a bear, and you know he's about to die, he gives out a bit of a yell anyway. So fuck off. I didn't ask for updates to install. Let me guys sort this shit out. Freaking updates nearly shut down my system then. Sometimes it gives you the tracks, you know, of wounded animals, but not all the time. Especially like the small deer, you know. When you shoot them, you only get like a few tracks and the rest disappears. No, that's it. What to do. We need a new quad bike because it's quite a way for the railway track. Got to get up there somehow. Then the ghost town we've got to go to is also a bit of a distance. Point is, we've got to get across this fucking mountain, I think. Weird noises. Sounds like you're in the rainforest. We got to go over there, but there's a cabin we can climb over here. Why you get quad bike out? Hoo-hoo-yah. I think that quad bike's up the mountain. We can't get up there. I think there should be a road going up there somewhere. I think this will take us up there. There's the railway tracks. We'll go to the ghost town next.
What the hell has happened here? It looks like the bears have been using the shed as a latrine and a scratching post. I'm meant to be taking a potential investor to tour the reserve this week. She cannot see this. Baden's not here. There's no sign of her. And I still can't get through to the accountants. They've left the hospital and don't have their cell phones. Can you put the shed back together and tidy things up a bit? I hate to do this, but there's no way I'm going to make it out there before the tour. It might be from a bear, but why would they come here? I don't see bears tearing that off. Thanks. It's probably still going to smell pretty bad, but at least it's not covered in bear scat. Bears tend to stay away from humans, and we never kept anything that would attract them inside that shed. Are there any tracks nearby? The place looked fine when I was here last week. That's unexpected. The public don't tend to drive to the funicular, and if it was one of the staff, they'd use quad bikes. This looks like it was left by a car or a truck. I think someone has vandalized our property. It doesn't make a lot of sense, though. Why would anyone come all the way out here to do this? Maybe bored teenagers? I pulled some stupid pranks when I was young, but none involved ferrying around a bunch of bear scat. Given that this has happened to the shed, I'm a little worried about the railway itself. It's a unique tourist site, over 100 years old. It leads all the way up to Prosperity, the reserve's ghost town. It used to be home to the miners who came out here during the silver rush. I think it's a little creepy, but tourists like it. Would you check the track out, please? I would feel a lot better knowing it's okay.
No, the track ain't alright because it's been torn up, mate. Look. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, last time I'd done that, I had to go into the building and take a picture inside the building, but this time I don't have to do it. PC version is slightly different, I think. Lucky I got a quad bike, mate. Fucking 500 meters, 570 meters. Coming up to the ghost town. Knowing where the ghost town on the way past this little bit of damaged track. Then we get to it. I've got to take some photos of it. But I know about the skill points. Shut up. I think we're about halfway through the missions, I think. I want to try to do all the missions today. And then that way we won't have to worry about them anymore.
What's going on with the rail?
Someone's ripped them up, mate. Someone ripped up your rails, mate. Oh dear.
Torn up? As in removed?
Yeah, torn
How
up.
did they even... It's just been ripped out of the ground. Gone. This would have taken a crew and equipment. This isn't teenagers with too much time on their hands. This is the sabotage of one of our irreplaceable attractions. I need some pictures. I'm going to send them to the police. I'm on hold with the sheriff's office. Then I think I need to call my dad. Since it appears that someone is trying to sabotage the reserve, I need to... Hello? Yes, Sheriff Cole, please.
Sheriff Cole.
I need you to head up to the ghost town and see if they've done any damage there. I'll check in later. Jerry, hey, thanks for picking up so fast.
They've definitely done some damage up there. They shot several tigers. Mountain lions, I should say. And I've got to take pictures of every one of them. 2 fucking kilometers I've got to go on a slow bike. I'm sure the PC version's slower. So I'll tell you, on the Xbox, going up this hill was a bit quicker. I'm sure it was. Freaking snail can move quicker than this. Look, there's lots of gaps in the railway track, mate. I don't think they did all that. I've got a choice of burgers or sandwich or fries and chicken. I think I'll do the fried chicken tomorrow with mushrooms and Mexican rice with gravy. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Don't fancy cooking tonight. Just stick a couple of burgers in the microwave, that'll be okay. Oh, it's decided to pick up a little bit now. It's getting late, man. I don't want to be at the ghost town when it's dark. It'd be too spooky. The ghost might come out. God, it's so fucking slow. Still got 1.5 kilometers to go yet. I know it's occupied because as we take the photos, the guys chat away and suddenly we hear a door shut and hear footsteps run. So it could be a ghost or it could be a trespasser. Or it could be the ghost of the mountain lions. Just don't know why it don't go any fucking faster, man. On the Xbox, it's speeding along. Oh, God. I want it to get dark. Got over a kilometre to do yet. See, originally I thought we had to do St. Care, but we don't. St. Care to do. I haven't seen hardly any animals, apart from when we had to do that bit where we found the phone. You know, that little lake. We shot that bear, but lost him.
I spoke with the sheriff. He's as confused as I am, but he's gonna send someone over to take a look. Let me know when we get to the ghost town.
Nearly there, mate. Nearly there. Getting dark. It's going to be spooky as well. Like, looking forward to being in the ghost town at night time. I know I'm a paranormal investigator in real life, but
They've been here as well. Damn it.
yeah.
They've gone from vandals to poachers and mindless animal killers.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is escalating so quickly. Who would possibly want to do this? Some disgruntled former staff member? My dad and I haven't had any trouble with any of our staff, past or present. Can you take a look around? I want to know just how much damage these guys have done. If you find an animal, take a picture and send it my way, please. I'll save this for the police. Thanks.
We'll take a picture of all of them.
Good work. Got it. A third. Okay. Another one?
Yep.
How long did this take them, I wonder?
I thought there was another one somewhere. There should be another animal somewhere. Can't waste the fucking X. Prosperity is one of over 700 ghost towns scattered through states of Colorado. A silver mining community established at the height of the rush in the West in 1870s. In its heyday, it boasted a general store, saloon, and even small school. The repeal of the Sherman Silver Purchase Act in 1893 put the brakes on the silver boom and spelled the end of the fledgling settlement. The promise of its name becoming a bit of irony. Now, all that's left are only a few lonely cabins. There are stories of noises in the night and unexplained lights. They're probably just old wise tales. Don't know, mate. I think there should be another animal somewhere. I'm sure there's about 6, I think. I think there's one further down. This one, I think it is.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
Oh, this is the other one. One, 2.
Is that the last of them? Hopefully this is the only place. Was that a door opening?
Yep,
Are they still here?
could
Be
be.
careful. We know they're armed.
Could be, mate. Could be. Got my gun out. So this bit I didn't have to do on the Xbox, I don't think.
What's that sound? It's horrible. hunting now. What? Is this some kind of activist? I don't buy it. Those sounds like animals dying. Take a picture of the text and send it over. I know we hunt animals, but making a quick, clean kill is paramount for us. This was something else. Needless cruelty. All to send us a message. How the hell has this happened to the others? How do we go from thinking this was kids being a nuisance to armed poachers killing and torturing animals?
Can't wait.
The sheriff is on her way over now.
Doing the next task. It's getting dark.
It's best for you to be chasing these people down now.
No, I know it's getting dark. It's getting scary. It's getting spooky. The ghost will come out soon.
Ethics or responsibility. I'd like you to get out of there, and the police will take over.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Where we got to go? Quick. It's getting dark.
There is actually one place where it's hopefully safe to send you, where you might find something that can help us. These people seem to know exactly how to hurt us. They've targeted our unique tourist spots and our animals. There's a fossil excavation site that I was planning to show our investor as well. It's abandoned just now as the college ran out of funding for the dig last year, but we've been keeping it safe for when they come back. It's basically just a shed and a hole, but it represents a good opportunity to interact with the local community and college. Tourists don't go there.
So I think there's a house I can find there as well.
Doesn't involve hunting. Can you head over there and make sure everything is still locked up and secure?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not good for our reputation if we can't protect a tiny dig site.
It's way up there, mate. Way up there. Let me see if I can find if there's another house first. I can set the time back. I wouldn't like to be in a ghost town at night. No way. Look, his arms are shaking. He's scared. So another house I can find. Another cabin. Yep. Wow. Didn't know this one was there either, actually. Well, at least we can go in and set the time back. So we can't really be riding around in the dark. Ghosts might come after us. Right, 8 o'clock. Right, next task. Check out the dig site. We'll go all the way over there. Two and a half kilometers. I like to make it short, did I, eh? trying to go shortcut. But we do this one, and then I'm going to cut this off, have an hour break, and then we'll be back on to continue doing the missions. Going up a hill was taking too long. Jeez, man, it's taking so fucking long. Going up the fucking mountain. Can't get this shit up there. Sorry guys, can't do anything. It's just so slow, this quad bike. Going up a mountain. And it keeps crashing into trees. Nearly at the top. Nearly at the top. Be quicker going down. Probably go off a fucking edge of a cliff and have to start this bit again. There we go. How fucking fast it is now. One and a half more kilometres. Whoa! You fucker. Fucking killed myself. What a prick. Got to do all that bit again now. There's got to be another waypoint somewhere closer. We'll go there. Follow the road, it'll be easier. Where we can get the comps on the fucking target. Follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, I've got no one watching now. Everyone's gone. Nearly 3 kilometres we've got to fucking go. I remember doing this one time and I took the wrong turning. Led me off the map. Just don't know why it's so fucking slow on here. It's quicker on the Xbox. Gotta be careful on this road. I think last time I got ran down by some bears and elk. Mind you, sometimes turkey land on the road. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, it's blown really fast on this. It's saying it's much faster on the Xbox than it is on PC. Fuck off, I hit that. Fucking third of them. Missed that one. I think I've missed every single one. Fucking loads of them. I'm not eating one of the damn things. Missed that one. I don't think it's one of them fuckers. Not one that I know of. It says I hit one. But don't tell me where. Not seeing no yellow. Shows I've hit a couple, but not seeing no yellow tracks. It's the place where it's got a hut down there. What we can claim.
I have an update for sheriff's office are all discussing what's been going on up here. It turns out they've been sharing notes. One of the deputies actually pulled over a truck just outside the reserve. The truck was hauling a short chunk of rail track and two big heavy railway sleepers. Turns out the driver runs some kind of historical museum out in Arizona. He claims someone called Mr. Green reached out to him and offered him a chance to take home some historic railroad. The driver was confused, but was keen to grab a piece of Gold Rush history, so he drove out to retrieve a piece yesterday.
I think it's down here. I'm sure there was a building down here somewhere.
With a song lifted with a crane. We had receipts for the whole plant rental and everything.
Could be wrong.
You're nearly there. It's not much, but you'll recognize it when you see it. Obviously, we have nothing to do with this exchange. So the question becomes, who on earth is Mr. Green? The cops were going to ask me about it, but the guy was adamant that it had all been signed off by this Mr. Green. Okay, so at least the site itself hasn't been touched. I just tried calling his number, and it's not recognized. They're going to get in touch with the truck driver and get back to me. What about the tool shed? They left an inventory, but there wasn't much in there. Just some digging tools and a rock saw.
What saw's gone, mate?
I knew it. Of course they've been here as well. They've taken something. The rock saw is missing. I looked them up and they're like $500 brand new. This one was used and old. I doubt it's worth much. It was pretty heavy too. Have a look around. I wonder if they drove up here to get it. Gotcha. Okay. So they're in a car or truck and they've been here recently. I've got a plan, but we're gonna need to act fast. Grab a photo of those tracks and send it to me. I'm gonna round up some of my friends. Stay on the line.
Can't track this bird first, mate. I think I hit him. So we don't lead me fucking miles and miles and miles like the other one did. And guess what? The trail keeps disappearing. Why is it every time? Every fucking time I find an animal and I shoot it, the tracks disappear. Every fucking time. Every time, man. Tracks are fucking gone again. How can you track an animal down when the tracks keep disappearing? Total bullshit. No tracks at all. God, this game really wants me to cry sometimes. Really fucking annoying. Just can't find nothing. You know, you follow the tracks and the tracks you suddenly just disappear. might not even be dead, so I can't even find no more tracks, blood tracks. Fuck it. Fuck. So time you find the tracks. Find the tracks. The blood track is like dried up. This is where I've got one of my tents on that Xbox one. Bears come around here quite a lot. So to serve the old. So does the old mountain goat, elk. Actually got one of those tree things, you know, the things that you get onto a tree and look out with on the other neck. And this is quite, you know, busy with bears sometimes. Right, let's finish this one bit of mission, then I'm gonna log off and get some dinner. And I might be back on later. Oh, just take the fucking tracks for you, mate. What are you on about these ones?
Okay, so we're going to lock down the barricades for all of our roads. Nothing gets in or out. rounded up a few people to help, but I've got a gate I need you to lock up. First thing you'll need to do is grab a padlock. I keep one in the closest lookout tower to the gate. Once you're inside, look for a locker.
Fuck it, I ain't gonna do no more. I'm gonna go and have some dinner. Right, guys. That's it for now. I'll be on probably later to do a bit more of the mission. I'll catch you later.